It's a Scotty Ray report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic, storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listen in, it's Scotty Ray time.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie, and we're off to the races for a Friday.
It's finally here. End of the week, big weekend. A lot of stuff going on.
Oh, that's that Mississippi shirt. I was thinking it was the little checkered flag, but that's little Mississippi's
little
all
Mississippi's all over it. Yeah.
But oh, there. Our gang joins us as we go to the other side of the room, and look at here. Fun Friday has arrived.
We're here.
How you doing?
I'm good. Happy Mardi Gras.
It is. I got to see Julia this week when we went by and interviewed the new dumpster king and queen. They're going to be. Are they riding in a dumpster this year?
They are not. They're going to be on the trolley, and I just want to commemorate. Like, this is probably your last opportunity. I think you've worn that one out.
So it's over?
I think so.
Greg?
It was a good ride. No pun intended.
We'll get her a new can.
I just really thought that was going to be the tradition in Meridian.
No, it's one of the, I mean, it's like with anything that we do. We're just winging it, and we're figuring it out.
It depends
It's
on who
okay.
brings the sponsor money in. You're riding whoever wants
So we're
to
in the
pay.
trolley. We're in the trolley. The king and queen will be riding in the trolley.
No, the trolley makes a lot more sense.
It
to
does.
Me. It does.
It
And so
does.
they'll hang off the sides and wave?
No, they'll be on that back part, and then they've got friends and family that'll ride up front.
Okay. So
They'll be throwing some good stuff too.
The parade gets underway Saturday at what time?
So the parade kicks off at 12, but you can be at City Hall on. If you're registering a dog and crew of Barkus, you need to be there earlier, 10:30 or so. The Barkus costume dog pet contest. Sorry, is it pet or dog? Anyways, I should know that, shouldn't I? But it will kick off at 11 on City Hall lawn, finish up about 11:45. Then they'll walk over to the beginning of the parade route, and crew of Barkus will go first with the parade kicking off at noon, and then crew of Midas will follow right behind, which is the main parade. And we're on the old traditional route coming down 8th Street in front of old Myron Rosenbaum, turning down
Taking a right.
23rd Avenue in front of City Hall, Front Street, hooking a left, going in front of Wideman's up to 10th Street. So
That'll be fun.
and then you go back to City Hall for the rest of the afternoon. We got crawfish and king cake and a
Your
great
blow-up doll
band.
is there, that big crawfish.
And we've got the huge inflatable crawfish. Aces loves an inflatable. So
It's got to be a pet contest because this is 2026, so a cat may identify as a dog.
yeah, but
so
crew
you
of Barkus.
can't
No,
hang
crew of
them out.
Barkus has got to
A
be a
Saint
dog,
Bernard
right?
can be a-
I would think so. I'm a little confused
kitty
because
cat.
Pet Mayor
Yeah.
is up right now, and that's any type, and so we'll get to that later. But
Don't we have a lot of dogs that enter this? Isn't it typically?
it is a very popular thing, and Poplar Springs Animal Care, they're the ones that kind of facilitate and do all of it, and they just we have the space and set up everything for them. But it is one of the things I'm most asked about when it comes to Mardi Gras.
I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait to come down to this as we're getting the float together tomorrow. Frog is backing up, going to hook up to the trailer and pull us.
I just sent him pictures. He wanted to look at the hitch, make sure he got
hook to it.
got it under control. Frog is in charge.
We're all over this. We can't hardly wait till it begins there, and we hate that. You two aren't going to be on there.
I am. I've got to do a lot of aces is involved in the parade, and so I got to hang back. and
She
make sure.
could handle it with a walkie-talkie from our parade float.
When something goes wrong, and they're like,
just
"Where?
go.
Who was in? Who was watching?"
at the other end of the route?
Well,
It's
that's
just a 4-foot jump. You'll be
somebody's got to take care of all the people. So no, I'll be hanging back and waiting for y'all at City Hall on to come and hang out with us for the rest of the afternoon.
I was shown a few of the things that will be on the float. Kind of cute there. I know we got a duck that's going to be joining us. A duck. Big duck's going to be joining us.
I'm really excited about our throws. We got hula hoops and moon pies.
Hurt being chunked.
Well, you kind of talk. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hush.
Got some bricks tied to him. So
Go
get some
further.
distance.
Brookdale's going to be in it. Mama going to be in the parade.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I know the King and Queen they're going to be throwing out, they've got 4 Sip and Savor tickets. Now, those are high dollar. That's
Yes,
a high dollar
Yeah.
throw. So be looking for that
plus.
trolley. They got.
We still throwing yard darts?
Yes.
What are you throwing?
The
Beef
new
jerky?
ones or the old ones?
Those pointy
You know,
ones.
these new ones, I think they're Nerf.
Can't hurt nobody. And I brought this up a minute ago as during the first show. The concern in America, one reason there's not a lot of stories is everybody is focused on this elderly lady that is missing, this 84 that apparently was kidnapped from the Today Show. Her mother was kidnapped from her home in a rural part of America. As we dig deeper into this, they had forgotten to pay their doorbell ring thing. So there's no video. It only shows that there was an image there at like 1:40. Let me look at this.
Yeah, I thought somebody they
1:47
cut it or
a.m.
something.
Well, they took it off. They broke it off, but it was not even hooked up at the time.
Wow.
The software detected at 2:12 there was someone there, and this is early in the a.m. hours. No one at 2:30 her pacemaker ends up disappearing from connecting to her iPhone. And it would be right at noon before any family member showed up to check on her the next day. They have no clue. And
I thought that they thought something was going on with the brother-in-law.
he just
So-
dropped her off at the house.
Okay.
Yes, he was the last one to see.
And
Now they got 2, or I think they got 3 notes. One of them turned out to be somebody with the Bitcoin that they were just trying to scam.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 had 5 o'clock yesterday. Don't know what time zone, but 5 o'clock yesterday was a deadline. And it also had Monday as a deadline.
A lot of
the-
those things end
the
up being
brother-in-law
hoaxes,
got-
which I think makes you a certain sort of evil when you take a really bad situation, then you
I
try to
think you ought
capitalize
be right
on it
up there just like you did.
Just like you did it. Yep.
Yep.
If
Yeah.
you're going to try to
Use
benefit
it,
from it, yes, sir.
because it
Part
just
of
uses valuable
Absolutely.
resources that are very time critical.
This is the first I've heard of this. I don't
now the
watch national
brother-in-law
news.
got tied into this, Julia.
I'm proud
he
of
was the
myself.
last person to see it, and somebody asked during the press conference of, "Is he a suspect?" And he goes, "Everybody's a suspect." He didn't say this guy is. He
Okay.
was just pointing out that any family member could be
the
involved.
whole
They have
thing
to,
is
Well, you
just
have to.
strange.
Yeah.
There's something. This is not random.
No, it is not. There is blood on the back doorsteps of an 84-year-old woman. I mean, and they have not said whether or not they took her medication with her. There is nothing. So
My experience has always been like, why? What is the what?
Yeah, what's the
figure
motive?
out the why. What is the
Yeah.
benefit
What's
of
the
taking
follow
this
the money.
person? I don't, and that's what I think we're all trying to figure out. Why? What are they gaining?
I would say no on the medication because the family, the daughters come out and said, look, she's on heart medication that she's got to take. We need to get her back. So that kind of leads me to believe that they found her medicine still at the house.
now they criticized. I don't know if you've seen this part there. The local law enforcement done their initial investigation, then they let reporters all up in it. They were stepping over everything, taking pictures, and then the FBI show up and they go, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Do we
whoa.
learn nothing?
Let's put back up this
Yeah.
crime tape because we hadn't investigated this close enough. And then Trump put aside his differences with the lady from the Today Show and have sent more officers, and they talk. They got along. He understands this. That's her mama, and that's important. And golly, this is we're going to day 6, aren't we?
Day 6, that was Tuesday. So
It's looking grim is what comes to mind. The only
or
thing
Sunday,
that
not Tuesday, Sunday.
do y'all remember, was it Scott County not long ago that jail inmate some 2 years ago broke into a home over there and raped and burned the lady in her home, and she was left there. But
Yeah.
he picked her randomly for no reason, just
Yeah.
stumbled upon her house.
I remember those 2 that was here local
Yes, we sure do.
that somebody was supposed to be in a halfway house. Randomly picked 2 people.
And this could be random like that. It's just a convict. And, as you look at the surveys, you've got to look at who got out of jail in the last 30 days. How far did they go? Is
You
there
better
random?
look at who's broke in the family.
Yeah.
Who
that's
was the
another
gain?
thing.
That's really
who
a
was the
sad
gain the most?
Yeah. That's really a sad
I
situation.
mean, it is sad, but follow the money.
You're right. If you've got an elderly parent, as you look at this, make sure you got some type of cameras around the house, something that it can detect. Even having one of those push button things of help at the last second would help somebody like that to give a timeline of where they are.
So here's
and it's so cheap now. Cameras, I mean, used to you thought, ooh, they got, remember watching Heart to Heart? They had them that was high. Man, $100 a year. Yeah. I got cameras everywhere.
record
I ain't got them
anything
in the
you
tree in the yard. I got camera. I do. Looking at my shop. If you move, you on camera.
Well, I'll tell you something else that's cheap. And if you have an elderly member of your family that wanders off, you can get GPS trackers. They are cheap. And embed them in their shoes. Because some elderly will say, no, you're not tracking me, and take a necklace off or take this off. Or if someone like Miss Guthrie, they could take that off. But if it's embedded in her shoes, 3 or 4 pair, whatever she uses a lot, then it's in there and you can track that. But if you have an elderly person that wanders off, start checking into that, because especially we've looked at that here local. Cold weather, and we had to go just a few weeks ago and look for an elderly lady.
Yep.
I know a woman who put that in her husband's belt to keep up with him because she felt he might be doing things he shouldn't be. She always knew where he was.
To me, on an elderly lady, especially, put it in her purse. If I remember like I think I remember, my mother, all her, they ain't going nowhere without that purse. It don't matter. That purse is going to be with them, and they ain't going to be lost.
Tyler's grandmother, and she just we just lost her recently. But that is one thing. To the very end, she was worried about that purse.
Worried about that purse.
Where's my purse at? I mean, she'd get in a room, and 30 seconds later, she'd want to, where's her purse at?
And carry out to eat, knowing she didn't have to have nothing. She wrote, we had a house key, we had everything. My mama had to have that purse.
That's exactly how it
purse. And it wasn't going to be no little purse either.
It's a big
That's exactly how she was.
She wanted to have something
and she didn't need a thing.
Yeah, but
she wasn't driving.
But
she wasn't paying for
something,
nothing.
it was in the purse. You could be broke down, need a 9/16 ring. I got one right here. You want box in or open in?
It's amazing of everything that's in a purse.
Oh, yeah.
And it's becoming to where I don't see it with ladies anymore.
We don't. I was about to say, they say you can't trust a woman that doesn't carry a purse because they got. They're just late, and I'm just not.
Now
a lot of people are big purse people because I got everything I need right here.
Now you got the men carrying them, but that's another story.
Man,
Well,
I saw that this week, and I thought,
yeah,
satchels and be a man.
They identify as a man just because they have a man bag around their shoulder.
And I can't remember the article that I was reading, but it was discussing how things have changed, and it showed Chris Christopherson as the manly man of the 70s. If you were a man, this was the man image, and then it showed somebody now that was all hunky with a purse around his neck, and I thought, that ain't manly.
a crossbody.
Sam Elliott had slapped a taste out of his mouth.
That's the way it is. Already 14 minutes past the hour. Coming up, we're going to talk more about the big parade and cakes. Boy, that's real popular this time. Everywhere you go, did you get any king cake?
Had some Wednesday night.
Did you now?
Strawberry cheese.
We've got some in the studio. That's why they're trying to discuss it. They want to go ahead and get to that part so they can
Ask
eat.
this before we go to break, and then we'll go on. Do you make king cakes at home, or are they all bought?
They're typically bought. I mean, some people will make them, but it is, if you think about it, like Christmas cookies, a lot of times they're made, but it's a gift that you bring to somebody's house, but they are typically bought. And they're very, which brand you like is up for a lot of debate.
People make stuff at home?
I have to ask, Greg.
I didn't know.
Does Miss Compton make these?
I don't know. She can make anything else.
She's like the dessert queen.
She probably doesn't, because it would put everybody else out of business.
That's right.
I feel like Greg would just be like, I would love it, a homemade king cake, but I'm sure that's too much trouble. And then he'd get
Greg
one tomorrow.
explained this to me. Greg had these treats at his house that you could hold up and you could read a newspaper.
Lace cookies.
I knew that was what it. Yeah,
Miss
those are
Pam
fine.
Compton's,
Yeah.
yes.
I had never.
God.
And they got to be good
Talking
for you
like
'cause they're
y'all.
so light.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
float.
you can go,
Yeah.
and it would blow across. But
Yeah, they're diet cookies.
that's
Yeah.
the tastiest thing I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to eat one. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
You
I
gotta
didn't
have a
stack
bag
them
of
together and
it.
make them fit.
10 in before I stopped. We'll be right back.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
As the seasons change, so do your clothes. And Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve. Also Hulk shirts. And America's favorite brand, Carhartt. Whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian. Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line energy.
Is that a
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with the entire gang, as we get this Friday underways, as we scramble around on a Friday to make you happy. That 32, waiting for a high of 69 today. And for some reason, it's going to be a tad cooler tomorrow as we move into this parade. We're dropping from projected 70 now to 55, 58 for tomorrow.
Hey, I think they just throw darts at it. I mean, it's 30 one day and it's 70
Yeah,
the next.
it is going to be sunny, which is great. We're going to be above 50 and sunny, which is better than we probably anticipated when we were planning Mardi Gras on February the 7th. It's extra early this year, but
Those Cephas needs to wear a light jacket.
well, I mean, I think it's going to be nice. I mean, we're excited about the weather, but when we saw it at 65 earlier this week, we got really excited. We were like, that's going to be amazing. But yeah, you're going to need a sleeve and come get some sunshine. It's going to be good.
I was trying to
You
find
want to eat some crawfish?
I'll come watch.
Oh, you don't eat
I can eat
too
crawfish.
much. Why? Are you one of those? It's too much.
I could
work.
starve to death eating crawfish.
Well, this means you don't
And
know how to peel it.
I mean, they're good. Now, my wife and daughter will eat a dump truck load, but I just,
Yeah, it's not my favorite. I'm more of a shrimp fella.
I'd rather have
All
shrimp.
right. Well, we'll have the little.
I'd rather
grill
somebody
and
else
everybody.
peel them too.
Yeah,
but,
we'll have a bunch of food
Bipolar
vendors,
weather, I
face
have to agree with that.
painting.
I eat everything that comes out of that pot except the crawfish itself.
Okay. Well, y'all are just.
Again,
I
mushrooms. I ain't
figured
eating
this
no
about you
mushroom.
people.
I ain't eating a toadstool. That pour some toad out there. It ain't got nowhere to sit because y'all keep
You see
eating
what
that-
happened in that
their
Young
seed.
Guns movie after they tried that stuff? They couldn't leave for a week.
Hey, and where's all that seasoning go, Odie? In that mushroom.
In that mushroom.
I'm telling you.
Y'all can have that mushroom pour.
I
Frog ain't
love
got
a
nowhere to sit or
crawfish
nothing.
bowl mushroom.
Man.
Somebody said, "What's the parade route?" It is the downtown route. So if you're, that's
The old original parade
8th Street, taking a right on 22nd Avenue in front of City
It's
Hall.
not going over the bridge.
22nd Avenue in front of Weidman's.
It's not going
Up
over the bridge.
past the Riley Center.
20,
up past Jeans.
24th Avenue. You take a right on 24th, right?
23rd.
23rd, okay.
23rd
Yeah,
Avenue.
23rd down the front, yeah.
Yeah,
But it is not going over the bridge.
That's
It's
simple way
not
to put it.
going.
yeah.
Now, I want to address something.
Go ahead.
You and I, because I talked to Julia about this a couple of 3 years ago.
Oh gosh.
It's probably been 3 years ago. There was proposed contest for Meridian, and the sitting mayor at the time had a fit, just wouldn't allow it. Just for whatever reason was totally against it. We've got a new mayor, and well, times have changed in Meridian, and we now have a contest that is. And this is going to be fun. As here we go. Let me hit the button here so everybody can see this. Julia, fill us in on this.
Meridian Pet Mayor. So this is being done by Downtown Meridian, and which is an organization that is responsible for things like the Alley Project and other beautification and organization. And so it is a fundraiser for them. So you can enter your dog in this for a fee. You can go to Scotty Ray's page or Downtown Meridian's Facebook page and get all the information. And then there's a nomination time period, and you've got to submit a picture and platform and a slogan for your pet, and then there'll be a voting time period, and you will pay for people pay for those votes because it is a fundraiser. It's $1 a piece, and then at the end of it, somebody's going to be elected pet mayor, and it's just kind of a fun thing. They may do some ribbon cuttings and apperances depending on what that owner wants to do. I'm sure I'll be available with Buster.
But here's the question, and Greg, work with me on this. Chrissy or Buster, or do both get in?
I told y'all, Chrissy.
Oh, I can tell you right now, she's gonna put her out. She'll be
Chrissy is going to be a trusted advisor, but she is not meant for these streets.
She'll be put.
Y'all don't know how bad she
of
is.
The pauper cemetery or something. She won't get a mayoral. She's out to lunch.
I did see some commentary that I want to address. Somebody said because they're giving 90% of the money does go to downtown Meridian. It's a fundraiser for them, and 10% goes to Meridian and the city of Meridian Animal Shelter, and that was they did a fundraiser and they said we're going to just give 10% to them. But if somebody wants to go raise some money for Meridian Animal Care Shelter, then they're well. I'm sure they would love for them to do that. But the purpose of this was to raise money for downtown Meridian, and then they just decided to give some because it is a pet contest. So just as a note, that was the intended purpose of it, and the organization putting it together is doing it as a fundraiser, and it's fun. And I've heard several people already talking about it over the last 24 hours since it's been announced, and so I think it's going to be a good time. And Mayor Bland is being a good team sport about it. He didn't understand it at first. He said, "Now what is happening here?" And once he understood it's a fundraiser, it's a fun thing and stuff like that. So he's been
a lot of other towns across America do this.
Yes, it's all in fun. So people love their pets. I've seen a picture of one already submitted, and I think he's a boy. He's a cat, but he's a good-looking guy. So.
And what's his platform?
I don't know. I didn't read it. I just saw a picture. I got a sneak peek.
Can you reveal what Buster's platform is going to be? Is that top secret?
He doesn't talk to her. He tells me everything.
But he probably does.
Believe this or not, I've had more people stop me this week and say, I really think Buster likes Greg better than he does. Everywhere I went.
His pockets are full of honey buns and beef jerky. Of course.
The dog whisperer. The dog was begging, please.
Save me.
He's a bad boy.
Another big thing that went on yesterday morning, we released this picture, is we had some folks out and about yesterday. It was these guys dressed in camo.
With a big
They
truck.
delivering king cakes.
Is that a duck?
I think so. Yeah.
It is a duck. I just now noticed that.
Well, that means they work in the rain, too.
But they were out and about yesterday. That's the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. They were out assisting yesterday the East Mississippi Drug Task Force that was on 1st Street, and lo and behold, handcuffs came about. Here we go as we get into this. Now, you look at this, one person was arrested there as they served this search warrant at approximately 7 a.m. yesterday morning, located in the 5900 block of 1st Street. Charges: sale of meth within 1,500 feet of a church. Bond set at $75,000. Possession of meth, 1,500 feet of a church with possession of a firearm, with a bond set at $100,000. Felony possession of a firearm, $75,000. Also in possession of a gun stolen out of Los Angeles, California, was found in that also. Can't be doing any of that.
I thought there were gun laws that said felons can't have guns.
Well, that's why they give him that extra charge there.
I thought that was on platforms that would solve everything. These gun laws would solve all this issue we have.
Yeah, if
with,
you make it
gun
against the
crime.
law, it disappears.
Make it against the law, then it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way, did it?
$75,000 is not enough in my book.
Now, another thing strange is, as I got word on this, I was, I think yet again, somewhere near Chick-fil-A.
Why are you always at Chick-fil-A?
Well, I was scoping out.
Centrally located.
Anytime I've talked to this man on the phone, he's like, "Hold on 1 second," and he's like, "I'll need a number 3." You are always in a drive-thru. I talk to you like twice a week, and you're in a drive-thru.
If you hit us at around 11 o'clock, we're somewhere close
or
to
10:45.
Yeah, you got started. But what you don't understand is our day starts at 2 and 3 a.m.
right.
and by
Everybody's not retired and sleeps till
I've been up for a long time.
about the second episode of Bonanza before you ever get up.
I missed y'all at the pancake breakfast. Y'all went for lunch, or not pancake,
Ham.
the ham breakfast.
Kentucky ham.
Y'all, we both went for lunch, and I still missed y'all by
That's
2
because
hours.
lunch is at 11.
I went at 1.
But your day is coming. We'll have them in next week. The Downtown Optimist
Yeah, the
Club will be doing
pancakes.
their
RW's
pancakes.
buying everybody pancakes. He's
Yeah.
already said.
Wow.
And you know, he was going to buy my ham the other morning too, but he was 15 minutes late.
Yeah. Too late for the check.
Yeah.
But as I originally started on, I was near a Chick-fil-A somewhere in a disclosed location, and I got word that something had happened in North Meridian. So I started going that way, and the closer I got, the more text messages. And I'm trying to figure out where this is. 61st, and it was behind the old Olin Mills store there on Highway 493, Poplar Springs Drive. A home exploded yesterday. Now, it could have been a whole lot worse. A lot of times you'll see, and we've seen it on television, cameras where people capture this, the doorbell rings to where home from a gas goes off, and this is what happened. Fortunately, Odie, you arrived on scene as well after we got there about the same time, and no one was injured somehow. As we pulled
very
this up.
lucky.
I mean, it's shocking. Let's go back to this and take a look here. Let me
That's a
go.
great shot.
Yeah.
Let me find
like
this other one. I want to use the one that doesn't have talking.
Yeah, he looks like he's looking.
Let's play this one.
Oh gosh, that's so scary.
I mean, look at that. And it blew everything out of the carport onto the street. It looks as though, if you get into my live here, it looks as though it would start. Let me drag this across here. And as you get into the roof of this place,
It did lift the roof. It looked like on
right
that
there.
half of the house, from about the
Golly.
front door back towards the garage. That whole
that
house.
tree blocks the view good. Michael Ted, it kind of explains what went on there. And as you get around to this other corner, all of the bricks right in here are gone. There's holes on this side and holes on that side of the roof as you get into it.
I wanted to hear what Michael Ted. I like just hearing Michael Ted. They need to get him to read a book on the call-in line at Meridian Public Library.
I didn't know they had
still
such.
do
Just have
that?
that voice.
I would call and listen to Michael
They
Ted
still
read a
have
book.
that
Yeah,
color?
they do.
We used that so we could get calls after 10 o'clock at night in high school. You would always get on that, and caller wait just came out,
Yeah.
and you could have your girlfriend or something call while you were on talk line, and then you could click over and talk. Nobody knew that you got
Yeah.
a call that late at night.
We didn't have that in Scuba. I
What's
didn't even
that,
know
talk line or call wait?
that. Call period. We
Still
didn't-
going up that pole to talk, Green Acres.
Well, I mean, he had to share it with the 8 neighbors on there.
Y'all serious? I didn't know anything.
Yeah,
about it.
Meridian Public Library. I don't know what the phone number is, but they have a they
I
have a
used to know it.
storybook line,
Storyline.
and they have people in Meridian. It'll be a judge or mayor or whatever, and they go by and read a book, and for that next week or month or whatever, that you can call and they'll read you a story.
I remember making a phone call to find out the time and the temperature.
I remember that.
You had to call a number,
Why
find
do
out
I
what
think-
time it was.
9061, something like
Yeah,
that.
that's been a while.
Oh, man.
482 something.
Was it 9061 or something like that?
86753.
309.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was
BR549.
that is what is the more famous phone number?
BR
867 or BR
8675309. If you ask me for a famous phone number, that's what I would say.
911.
That was going to be my next.
Boy, how that stuck there, and everybody
I
called
like
those.
BR549, but that's just.
Grabbed them overhaul.
Gary used to do the same thing.
I guess that's
9061.
9061.
I
That
knew
was
the
it.
9061. I
That
just couldn't remember.
Is that number still in? Julia Collins, who you get? I'm just curious who we get.
less if
And it just says somebody's about to call these numbers.
And it's us.
Hey, you're live on air. Who do we have?
Let's just see.
9. Forecast for today is sunny.
It's still
Well,
on there.
There's the weather forecast.
Yeah.
I would have never thunk it.
we don't have good service in here because
You're not
Scotty
on Wi-Fi.
raised.
Yeah.
But
So obviously you get time and forecast 485
it still works.
9061.
There you go.
It's the last landline in America.
Yeah. And it goes to an answering
Got
machine.
that one cable.
Did not know that. So we learned something
Oh,
this
man.
morning there. Let's see. After we had that was and again, we want to say we're fortunate no one was hurt. This was right near where Ron Harper used to live. I was telling him, well, Ron used to live right there. But that was some bad news there. But no one hurt is the good news that comes out of that. And we'll have to do a little bit of investigating there. We had someone who had a flat yesterday, and I got 5 calls on this.
Man, you really are hard up on news stories.
Well, this was one of those.
Reporting flats now.
Did you get and help him?
Well, it was in the middle. They were gone by the time I got there. Right in front of Harry Mayer, somebody had a flat, and they jacked their car up. They were trying to change the tire in the middle of the road, and they just left the car. And so this is kind of how it
I
looked.
felt like that about some projects this week.
Just kind of leave it.
It'll work itself out one way or another.
So I got one of the police officers to come by and direct it till they can get their tire back on. There's a lot of traffic goes through there. We didn't want anybody
I
hurt.
think I would have pulled up with the flat into a parking lot.
It would have worked better.
Especially with Harry Mayer, because you could look good and change the tire.
That's right.
Harry would have come over and flung that tie around his neck and done it. I'm getting a look from Julia like he would have used his phone.
Hey, Harry would have helped him out.
Guaranteed.
Always there.
Or would have got him some help.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he. Well, I don't know. Well, get a flat tire and pull up.
There was a lot of people that were going, I got a search warrant, I'm coming in. Well, this time we go to Neshoba County. This is where we would start out here. This was the gate leading in. I had a parole officer drop by to go, hey, how you doing? As the parole officer was standing there, he kept noticing, well, that don't look normal. Ooh, that's illegal. And next thing you know, he calls Eric Clarke, and then they all show up, and that's when the arrests start happening there. Little bump on the noggin there.
He fell down. 3 times.
Is that where they knocked?
Now, you know he fell down 3 times.
Ooh, Julia, you know more about this than I do. What do you call that?
I don't know more about that.
Well, I just know
but
that
you know, I know.
worked in
Yeah, I've
this.
seen it. Yes, that is. That,
Divinity.
that appears to be methamphetamine.
Okay, all right. And then here's a closer look at the home there, away from the road. There are plenty of
That looked
charcoal.
like some pretty high quality methamphetamine.
Yeah, it really did. I mean, it was kind of clear. If it was blue, that
Yeah,
could
that
have
was
come
some
off
really-
Hollywood.
Walter White investigated that. As we get into the story here, and it becomes a violation. Happened on county in the 10,000 block of County Road 294 there. Harold Clayton Willis. And do you pronounce her name Michaela? Is that how you pronounce it? Michaela.
Maybe.
They noticed paraphernalia in plain sight.
Show me her picture again. Yep. All right, go ahead.
Friend of yours?
No, just. Anyways, go ahead.
Acquaintance. We'll put it at that. As we look at this, based on the observations there, they got the search warrant came back, and lo and behold, an arrests were made there. Can't be doing that, as Eric will tell you, not in Neshoba County. Just doesn't happen there. On the way, we've got Julia. She's all ready for this, as she's been working up some trivia for us.
I have trivia for y'all. It's Mardi Gras based trivia.
Charles said up there in Iowa, they have 9 does that just ran across, and there was a big buck chasing them. And of course, Maria says, "That's nice, Charles. We have possums and armadillos running around here."
A few of them from time to time.
Oh, that's tough, isn't it?
All right, coming up, we'll let Julia have her way, as we'll get into some...
She always get her way.
Always.
Yeah.
Just ask poor Buster. We'll be right back.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn. Welcome back. And we have to have a somber moment here for just a second, as we have just gotten confirmation of something that we were afraid that might happen.
This is tough.
It is, and we'll go to the senator's page here as he just officially announced this. One of Meridian's finest, we have just received word that Donna Jill Johnson has passed away. We send condolences to her friends and family. Of course, she's worked how long at the courthouse, y'all?
Oh, I mean,
she's just part of it.
Yeah.
Retired from AT&T. No telling how many cookbooks she sold from Bell South. And then ran that office with the county for, I'd hate to even guess how long. And last night she was able to go be with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
A
definitely
pillar in the community. I'm
staple.
talking about
Yes.
just
Yes.
Everybody
solid.
across the state knows.
Ain't
it's
nobody
Donna
that ain't
Jill.
asked her about help with jury duty.
That's right. Donna Jill. Okay, I got you taken care of.
That's one thing about it. When she got up there to those beautiful golden streets, she going, ain't nobody gonna ask me to get them out of jury duty.
She will be forever missed.
A legend.
Yeah.
Never be
Red
forgotten.
nails, her desk.
And I got to say, she held on to the very last second there at that
And
old
if you
courthouse.
ask her something, she's gonna get you an answer. That's what I like. She didn't just put
She
you off
cared.
or whatever. She cared.
Oh, yeah.
It might be a day or two, but she gonna call you back. And I
She
tell
did.
you something, don't park in her parking place.
Oh, that was a naughty thing.
Ooh, boy,
Yeah.
that was bad.
She'll have you towed.
Just in a heartbeat.
I didn't realize that.
Oh yes, sir.
So keep that in your thoughts and prayers as you go about the Meridian area. Donna Jill Johnson has passed away. What a landmark with her.
If there's a building that needs a name on it, it should be, her name should be displayed somewhere. On this is her office or something in memory. She
Say
was
be
that
her
type
old
of
one. That was her
person.
favorite.
Yeah, don't put it on.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she
She
come
was.
hate somebody over that if you put her on that new courthouse.
Yeah.
She was not in favor, let's just say, at all.
I was very verbal about it.
Very verbal. And we say that with a smile because I loved her.
Because when you think of Donna Jill, you're going to smile.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, you're going to smile. Because she was always getting it. I wonder if she had one of those step counters, how many steps a day she made.
Oh, man.
And how many papers she toted. You know what I mean? 'Cause I've been up there and been on jury duty, and she'd be here, poof, she'd be there. Everywhere you went.
I've gone into her office and thought she wasn't there, and she
And
was
then she
hiding behind it.
rolls
Pop up behind that pile of
I say, is
papers.
Miss Donna Jill here? And she rolls from behind the paper. I loved it. She always asked me. Her and Tyler worked a lot of a lot of elections together, obviously. And she'd always say, "Where's my boyfriend at?" And I'd say, "I'll have him packed and at the road. You just tell me what time you're gonna pick him up. He's yours."
Now, am I not right, Julia? Didn't she work for AT&T before that?
I don't need to get. I don't know. That sounds
I
right.
wanna
But
say
I
She
wouldn't say.
retired
I
from
think it was Bell South,
AT&T.
yeah.
Yeah.
She retired from that and then went into
The courthouse.
The courthouse, and
Boy, this leaves an empty space. It does.
She was a public servant. I mean,
Yes, she
in the
was.
truest sense of what it's supposed
Well,
to be.
when you get to the point to where, and let's be honest, she didn't even have to run.
No.
For real. You know what I mean?
No.
And anybody that, if you think about running for something, you wasn't going to put your name up against her. I mean,
I bet you they lost some money at the Kentucky Ham deal because Donna
She ate
Jill
there
supported
five
every
times
single
in 2
thing.
days. She was
And
there.
she bought everybody that worked around her food too. That
when we
was
walked
a
in the
great
door
one.
the other day, I told somebody, I said, it just don't seem right without Donna Jill here.
Yeah.
But she ran it too. Like, I'm sitting here a little worried. Like, are we saying the right? Is Donna Jill gonna get upset with us about?
Yeah.
You did what I love that about her.
And I'll say this, and we'll close and go on. her working was not about money. She worked
Absolutely.
because she enjoyed it. She truly did.
And she knew what she was talking about. You know what?
yeah.
If you asked her a
That right there,
question,
she knew.
she was sure of
She was right.
herself, but she was right.
Okay, so did she take her dad's place? Did he run that office and then she took it over?
I'd have to ask Jeff
That's
on
back
that.
to
Jeff
my
will
Newton
tell me.
County days. I don't know.
So
I don't go that far
we've
back.
had a couple people say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But
It's a
Joe
possibility.
said Donna Jill emphasized what a true servant really was.
Okay.
Oh, they're having lunch down at the Methodist Church there in Quitmon.
Yes, sir.
There we go there.
I'm
so,
a Methodist and we know how to eat.
her table was empty. Miss. And again, if you're just waking up, condolences to the family of Donna Jill Johnson. She has passed away. We now turn to Julia, who's in charge of this.
I want you to
Trivia.
pronounce that name.
All right, this is
This is all
How does this
on
trivia
Scotty
work
Ray.
here?
You're just going to put, you can go ahead and put up, okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a question.
All right.
And then y'all can just answer it. What's the correct pronunciation of this street where many large floats are stored during off season?
Chapatulas.
Chapatula.
What's your guess, Scotty?
We should have let
To-
you
Get your
go
face.
first. We should have let you go first.
Yeah, let's.
This is tougher than you think.
You don't see
To-
Chapatula?
Sound it out.
to
That's it.
to Cupilatus.
There you go. You got it. I can't believe Scotty Ray's the one that got it.
I had to.
It's Chapatoulas, and it goes along the river.
Well, I didn't
and,
quite say it's the accent, I guess.
It's the accent.
What language is that? I got because
A lot of
Creole,
it French.
French.
Yeah.
French.
French originally settled, but then Spanish had a lot to do with architecture in New Orleans, but because they came along. But most of
This
of
is
what we're dealing
I
with.
think
is French.
somebody that was wanted for a mugging on 8th Street last
All
week.
right, so
Kind of like
this is a good one.
Gaucher too, isn't it?
Yes. What is this?
What is illegal to remove if you are riding a Mardi Gras float in New Orleans?
It's not your T-shirt.
That's true.
Your mask.
Yeah, that is
Yep.
correct. Riders must keep their mask on at all times.
Why?
It's also illegal to wear a mask in New Orleans except during Mardi Gras.
So the reason that they keep you have to wear the mask is because originally back when the Mardi Gras Carnival celebration, people wore masks because they wanted anonymity. They wanted to go have fun without the societal. This part of society wasn't allowed to mix with that part of society, so they would wear masks to cover themselves up so they could go and have fun at Mardi Gras without anybody knowing. So they made it law so like judges and everybody else can go party with everyone. And now New Orleans keeps that tradition to keep the mystique of Mardi Gras, but they actually fine people. So you're required to wear the mask, and they take pictures and they find the crews, and the crews then identify who was on that float. And I know somebody locally that rides in her crew that got a fine last year because there was a
kin to
picture
him?
of them without a mask on. No.
Kind of like running into somebody at the liquor store.
Yeah.
You had that mask on. You
Yeah.
You see how good it was for Superman and Clarke Kent. You never could tell the two together. So
Right,
the mask
exactly.
has got to work.
Well, I mean, look at the Lone Ranger. I would have never guessed who that was.
That's right.
Zorro had the same one.
I know.
It must be something about that one little mask.
Did a little thin piece there. Well, I'll be down there. And this one, I can't imagine what the trivia could be here.
Okay.
French.
What is the English translation of Mardi Gras?
Oh,
Tuesday.
You are actually a lot smarter than you look.
Thank you. I told you. I went to
Okay.
Clarkdale.
So
that means Fat Tuesday. Mardi Gras means that.
that's what it means. It comes from the Christian tradition marking the final day to enjoy rich foods and revelry before the fasting and reflection of Lent. So Fat Tuesday, which is Mardi, so that's the celebration day, and you've got to confess your sins, and you got to use up all the fatty
Spoiled
foods,
meat, yeah, anything that's gone
and then
spoiled,
you're
gotta
going
eat it
into a
up.
period of Lent. That's the whole purpose of
Which
it.
For
You
40
fast and you
days,
get rid of what you
which
got.
leads up to Easter.
Okay. Wow.
Now you know.
No clue. Didn't have. All right, let's
Now
go on to the next one there.
Because they don't call it Skinny Tuesday.
Here's what does this mean?
All right. What are the secret social organizations that organize parades called?
Organizers.
A crew. I gave you the answer. So subcrew. So people pay. Everybody on that float paid a bunch of money to be there, and they don't just ride on floats. They have balls and they do a bunch of philanthropic work, but they pay to make these parades possible. So it's thousands of dollars a year that you pay to be a member and for all these throws to ride the float.
We're charging next week then.
Yeah. So everybody.
Saturday morning, bring it.
$3.81 to get on.
But the crews of New Orleans are the ones that actually make Mardi Gras happen, and it's all. I mean, the city has to do a lot of infrastructure, but the floats and all, and they also all have charity work that they do year round. It's like a society, and you're in that club, you're in that sub crew and that crew, and you ride in that parade, and it's kind of part of your identity there.
I have to ask, because these floats have to be major money. Did they store these and keep them year?
That's on Chapatoulas.
Talk about Chapatoulas Street.
No, there's
a huge area.
big warehouses, and then down by the what do you call it? The dock.
Down by the cruise terminal.
Yeah, they have big.
There's just big warehouses, and I've been by there, and there'd be big roll-up doors open. There's floats in there year round.
It's not like the gooseneck trailer you got out there that
it's
you
a
just
big
build
deal.
as it comes,
Yeah.
and you take everything off. This is.
They were. I mean, they yeah.
Well, I'm learning bunches here
That's
this
the whole
morning.
point.
Brother-in-law's in Endymion.
All right.
I'll help you.
What do we got here?
Fill in the blank.
Mister.
Very good. Throw me
What?
something, mister. That's the universal how you get them. Give me something. That's what when you're in the parade, you say, throw me something, mister. Or you can just flash.
Yeah,
that's not how you get it.
Gets,
So that's the go-to.
I got hit
Stick
with a
with
brick
throw me
last
something,
time I did
mister. It's not going to work if you tried something
They
else.
threw a brick at me last time I did that.
yeah, okay. All right. This one really confuses me. I have no idea what we'll be going into this. What is this?
Okay, this is a question
There's Harold.
when and where was the first Mardi Gras?
Mobile.
Alabama.
Mobile, Alabama.
Incorrect.
17.
Incorrect.
How so?
Oh, another country.
Mardi Gras goes back to medieval Europe.
Yeah.
Specifically, 1294 in Nice, France, marks the first celebration with documented festivities.
She didn't say first in
She
America.
did not.
They
say
ate
that's
fatty
right.
calf, also associated with ridding yourself of sin and vices before a period of Lent. Eventually, the French made it to Mobile, and Mobile made it to New Orleans. And so, yes, first in America was in Mobile.
1703.
And I love Mobile, but I mean, I think New Orleans
But
won
how
this
did?
one.
Let me ask this: as we're on this, how did Mobile take it away from New Orleans? Take it away from
Their
Mobile?
parades, they had more money and they got into it more.
Yeah.
The way I understand.
Yeah.
More women asking for beads
No.
than what goes on in Mobile.
And it really is
a
the
super clean, family-friendly, 100% parade.
Yeah, it's great. But it's just there are I think 6 parades on Saturday alone.
It's not just one.
Oh gosh, no! There's weeks
I
of
They'll
them.
have a parade every day for something.
I have a parade tracker on my phone, and this is all the parades that are still scheduled
kidding.
between now and February.
and they spend there's no
Thousands
telling
of
what
dollars on each
is
one.
Spent. And I'm
Because you got to have protection.
And in Louisiana, I mean, it's a holiday. Schools is closed.
They close for a
businesses
week.
Are closed. It's bigger than they can't wait for Christmas and New Year's to be over with because they're ready for Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just tradition there.
All right, now what do we got here as we go? Is this? I think the final one. I think.
All right, this is the one y'all been waiting on. What happens if you find the hidden item in the king cake?
You got to buy the next.
You got to furnish the next party.
Okay, so in modern times, they are often considered king or queen for the day. This role comes with the responsibility of hosting the next king cake gathering or providing the next cake. But in the middle, and the baby symbolizes Jesus now. But in the Middle Ages and stuff, they used to use like a bean, and that's what they would put in the middle of it. But they started replacing it with harder, non-edible items because stingy guests would swallow the bean to avoid paying for the next cake or round of drinks.
Stingy people.
Doesn't that sound like somebody?
All right, now Miss Reed, your
Okay.
facts. What are your three colors mean?
Justice and
Green is for
loyalty.
faith.
I don't know. Some of them.
Green is for faith. Gold is for power, I think.
I feel like you studied.
And purple is justice.
Okay.
So that would explain.
I mean, I can't
Trump's-
believe you didn't know all this.
This explains
I'm not very
Trump
smart.
and the power of the gold.
Okay. Well, and Mr. Eric from Red Goat and Atrium, he's going to be set up with Paul's and Randazzo's. And so y'all are having king cake for breakfast this morning.
Let me ask
See if
this,
anybody gets the baby.
Is that made like local, or is
No,
that
he
shipped
goes
in?
and gets them. So this is in
Picayune?
Chalmette.
Yeah, one of them's in
and then
Picayune.
Paul's is in Picayune.
Ooh, that's good stuff. Ooh.
And and honestly, he said, which one do you want? You want Paul's or Randazzo's? And I said, I don't know. I said, you pick whichever one you think. And
That's
he
actually
said,
good.
He said, y'all are some
what
big.
you think it's gonna taste like a flip flop?
Well, I had one time. It was hard.
No, because it's 3 weeks. I already got it on that discontinued.
Got it from Timu. It was sent it.
But Eric chose this one over the Paul's to send y'all because the Paul's is smaller and he's seen y'all.
I'm telling you, this is nice and creamy.
So you can come buy one of these at.
Has anybody ate the
Red
baby
Goat.
yet?
I don't know the baby. And do you know where the knife goes? The
No,
king
what
cake
do you
knife.
mean?
Do you know where the king cake knife goes?
I can tell you. Oh, never mind.
It stays in the box. That's the saying.
Why?
Like because everybody during Mardi Gras just always has a king cake on their counter, and you just leave the knife in there, and you cut off a little piece as you go.
Now, as we were sitting this morning here talking about this, again, I don't know a lot about this tradition, but I didn't know that the baby inside the cake represented Jesus. I had no clue.
And used to when they went from the perishable thing because people were trying to cheat out of buying the cake, it was like little ceramic. It wasn't necessarily it would be all kinds of little trinkets, and then. I think America really popularized putting baby Jesus in there, but you are only supposed to eat king cake between 12th night and Fat Tuesday, and so it is. And 12th night is when the three king, the wise
king.
men, yeah, and so it is. That's why they do the baby Jesus.
Frankincense,
You get
myrrh.
it, yeah.
Huh. Well,
There you go,
we
but-
learned a lot. What's it mean if you got a little Nancy Pelosi down in the bottom here?
That's a rum cake.
What does that mean?
I won't spit it out, though.
We'll be right back. The sheriff's department's got somebody they're looking for, and they need your help.
Fugitive Focus Friday. What a fun day of the week, where we get to focus on one person and we ask for your help in finding them. Today, we need your help to locate Dawn Rochelle Ford. Ford is a 56-year-old black female who stands approximately 5 feet 6 inches in height, weighing 135 pounds. She is wanted on a warrant where she has been charged with uttering and forgery. Please contact Crime Stoppers or call the Sheriff's Department. We appreciate the community's help in catching the bad guys and girls.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Everybody's got Julia, look at this.
They're asking for seconds.
I haven't.
I'm not shocked. They might finish this whole thing before. I think Eric was right by sending y'all the big one.
I believe he was.
All right.
Thank you. Look at it. I mean, this is some good stuff.
We hadn't seen you eat
No,
any.
I'm on that diet.
Are you on a diet?
No, I'm not on a diet.
Thank you, Julia.
You're welcome, but
You know, that is pretty dumb of us to sit here and eat this and she won't take a bite.
She's trying to take it out, isn't she?
you never know.
Well, I'm going to go out happy.
I'm just,
I'll be that guy, that little purple
at
glitter.
least I made it taste good.
Good stuff, though. Big thank you on this. As we look back in time, we have to do a little bit of trivia this morning.
Okay,
We can't do without it. Let's go back to 1895. He is known as the greatest, and his big thing was
I'm going to call my shot.
who stood there and said,
I'm figuring to put it out.
Huh?
He had a baseball bat, and he said,
No, it wasn't Chipper Jones. It was Babe Ruth.
Yep.
that's it. Back in 1895, he was born today. The Babe. And then, am I not right in saying he bunted the ball after they done that? Isn't that what he did?
No. I missed
He
that
was
game.
pointing, and they pitched, and I thought I could be wrong.
I think that come off that movie Major League.
Okay. I was close. He was pretty clever, regardless there. Another great American was born today in 1911. He'd become
Wow.
You'd see him first in some movies there, and then he would later move to the governor's mansion, and then one day, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Came to
Reagan?
Philadelphia, Mississippi.
Ronald Reagan, born this day, 1911.
I did not know that he was married before Miss Nancy.
Sure
Yes.
was.
Yeah.
You know my
Actress.
favorite quote of his?
What?
Missed me.
Missed me.
After he'd been shot, and then a balloon popped during a
Yeah.
speech he was doing, and he didn't flinch.
He just
And
goes, miss me. Do you remember that?
It's very clever, and so I loved it.
He was,
I
and
like
you know,
it. I like
and, you know,
that.
during that one of those debates, and you know, he's standing there in the sky, just, and he goes, you know, I have to apologize. You're talking about age, and he goes, this man just doesn't have any experience. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
I don't want to. He said,
Yeah.
I don't want to bring up age and highlight my opponent's inexperience, which he's very clever and witty.
It was Zsa Zsa Gabor, born today, 1970.
Green Acres.
She was a pretty woman, wasn't
Yeah,
she?
she was.
This is everybody has tried to get Boardwalk out of this. Now, I never got the copy that was made in Meridian. I know it existed at one time, but it's
I think
fun.
you can still get it.
Can you? 1935 is when it began.
I love
It's
Monopoly.
You probably cheat.
I have my friends and family. They'll, if I'm like, y'all want to play Monopoly? Absolutely not. Everybody plays with me one time, and then they never.
Because you want to be the
and
banker.
that's it.
You probably want to be the banker, and you
I will
gouge
stay
them
up
on
until
interest.
4:00 in the morning to take over
Go
the
to
whole
jail.
We're
board.
gonna have to do that one day. I
will
love
beat
Monopoly.
your-
Now it comes with a credit card and a credit card.
No, We're playing on my
Shut up,
board.
baby.
I did not get this mood in America because a lot of people love this guy, but Bob Marley
Yeah.
was born today. Not my kind of music, but I know that he was big in his own right. 1951, the greatest probably newsman that ever existed was born. Close. He was arrested today. Outside of Walter, who did you trust in news?
Dan Rather.
No, he had a
he's
segment
bigger than
coming on
that.
every single day.
7,
He
12, and
told you
5:30.
Paul Harvey.
Of the story.
Correct.
What
He
was
was
he
arrested
arrested
today
for?
in 1951. It was to prove a point. He was a broadcaster then, and it was a group that said they had the tightest security. So he just walked right on in and showed them that they didn't, and he
Yeah.
pranced back and forth till they finally arrested him for trespassing. But
Yeah.
he proved his point that their security was lax.
Right.
I'm going to tell you something. If you've never heard him read that letter to his kids or grandkids,
Oh yes, to his grandkids.
oh my Lord.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. Look it up. Google it. I'm telling you. I mean, may you I hope you skin your knee.
Yeah.
You know, because let you know that life's not all. I mean, oh boy.
Strong.
I mean, it's strong.
Just as if I were the devil. He just had a unique talent that no one else had.
Oh, he was strong. But you're right. Every day at 12, I can remember 12 o'clock.
You were right on the button.
Hard.
Better not be late. Was this every thorn has a rose? Did he?
Every
Every
rose has a thorn.
Axel?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Axel
Axl
Rose.
Rose.
Did you get an AI? What is?
Yeah, that's kind of what that is.
Look like he needs a
He was
haircut.
trying to lose weight during that time.
Okay.
We were just doing some cutbacks that day there.
Well, now that was a good one, and I know Greg stayed up and watched
This?
that all the time. Yeah.
Mr. Ed,
You know how they
1966.
got him to talk?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I remember that one there.
Worked for me. King cake ain't bad either.
I know that this song was a hit during its time, but I think the thing that really made the song famous would have to be Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
As he goes into the bathroom, comes back, you've lost
That loving feeling.
The Righteous Brothers. And of course, that guy, one of those two right there, I don't know which one it was, would go on to Baby and what was that movie? Not Richard, but Patrick Swayze was in. The woman jumps off
Dirty
stage.
Dancing?
Dirty Dancing. Yeah. The famous song from it.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever that song was. I'm getting nowhere with this.
I'm listening.
I'm going to Jackson.
Johnny Cash.
There you go. 1967 is when all that happened. Did you ever sing along with that?
I like that song.
Okay. Let's see what I say. I can't do that one there. Let's see. He recorded it. This ought to go down into the Smithsonian.
When he did make a show.
Yeah, he made this show. He should.
George Jones.
But it
They
took
call
him.
me No Show Jones.
If you'll remember, he was too drunk to finish the song. He went in and laid the lyrics
Yeah.
down. But he couldn't
Stop
talk.
loving her today.
He did.
Yeah.
1980 is when it all happened.
Yeah, and I mean, he was at the end of the rope. Had that not took off, I mean, it was over. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they said he was done.
And
ooh, he got revitalized.
he did. Then Nancy got a hold to him and took everything away from
Took
him.
the lawnmower keys and everything.
Na 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 na.
Centerfold.
There you go.
Jay
That was-
Giles band.
That was quick, and I usually can't even get a.
He's a smart one.
I'm telling you.
Genius.
1980. Can you believe that was 82?
Yeah, because I was at the Carousel skating rink.
I can face the lonely days, but I can't face these.
Lonely nights.
Mickey Gilley would have a number one today.
That's a sharp
1982.
hat.
And for some reason, everybody went through that feather phase back
You got
then.
one?
No, I never done that.
You want a third slice, Odie?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Odie's
good.
he knows when to say when.
Yeah.
75%
I mean,
of a
he
king
is sat.
cake.
I mean, no judge, but he has sat and ate 2 slices of king cake in the last 5 minutes.
Me and you talked about this week of songwriting and who has the ability. This would be co-written by this guy and June Carter. Know the song I'm talking about? Johnny Cash would wake up in the middle of the night after he was given the song and go, well, I know what to do it now. He heard trumpets. And the next thing you know, he
Ring of Fire.
Yeah. This would be the other guy that helped write that.
Merle Kilgore. All right, now then, help me.
All right, ask me.
Wasn't he and Hank Jr. real tight?
Do you know what he done at the age of 15? At the age of 15, Merle loved country music, and he was a stagehand for none other than Hank Williams.
Okay.
And he became tight with Hank Williams and would go on to be Hank Williams Jr.'s manager. What a guy he was. Wolverton Mountain, Ring of Fire. He was a great songwriter. Now, he didn't have a career on his own. He could sing, but it just
he
never
couldn't
hit.
carry a tune in a bucket. Now, I've seen him on Pop Goes the Country with
Right.
Hank and Waylon and them.
So let me ask this. What song did David Allen Coe sing that Merle Kilgore wrote?
You don't have to call me darling.
No, that's not it.
Mona Lisa lost.
No. He stands about 6'5". And I ain't gonna call Hank Jr. anymore.
Okay.
You remember that?
Well,
That was back in the day. You got to be a country fan to know that one. That was one of those. This little guy here, who did not like the librarian in this movie?
Shawshank Redemption.
You remember him?
oh yeah.
Had the little
Had
bird.
the crow.
Yeah. That was good stuff there. We would. I always loved the Big Valley,
Yep. The Barclays.
the Barclays, and we would
Nick
lose Peter
and-
today.
Oh.
He played that part. He never went anywhere without those gloves, though, did he?
He was the attorney, wasn't
Yeah. No. That was the other one.
he? Jared,
Jared.
Nick, and I can't think of the
Heath,
third one.
Heath was. Yeah.
Heath was Lee Majors, wasn't he?
Sure was. We'll do a few more here since we're on a roll here.
We'll do a few more.
Okay. I mean, I've got
Who
the
was
last
laid
7.
to rest today, the day that the music died?
Do what?
The day that the music died.
Oh, Richie Valance,
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly, and the Big Bopper.
Yep. They put Buddy to rest today.
And I watched that interview the other night with Waylon, and it haunted him for years because when they come by each other, said one of them had been sick, said, "Man, I really need to get home.
Richie.
Will you take my seat." And said, when Buddy Holly found out about it, told Waylon, said, "I hope you freeze on that old bus." And Waylon said, "Well, I hope your old airplane crashes." And he said for years, he said,
That would haunt you.
haunted me, you know.
It's kind of like you wishing for a train derailment. Ain't it?
No, I did not wish for a train derailment. I said I'd rather be in a train derailment.
Well, that happened.
And then it happened.
Yes, it happened.
So
5
what
minutes
you're saying-
later, 17 cars went out through the woods. We was in a training session, and it was one of them kind where you're looking for something sharp to stick in your wrist.
It was
So
boring.
Oh, it was bad.
I said I'd rather be working a train wreck. About that time, the phone rang, and Odie turned about as red as your shirt. Oh my Lord!
I didn't know you had that kind of voodoo.
I'm
I
telling
ain't
you.
either.
Did y'all watch Step Brothers, the movie?
Unfortunately, I saw it one time.
I saw a little bit of it.
The mama was really pretty. It's her birthday. I didn't know her name, Mary. She was born today.
How do you say that last name?
Steenburgen.
Okay.
Am I close?
I don't know. I was
Me
just
either.
wondering. Just wanted to hear you
This-
give it a
She
go.
lived on top of Chula.
Talk about the coolest of
man.
of cats. And he was sly. I just like watching going. You go to YouTube, just type in his name, and it shows the endings of when he just burns people.
Oh, the
Oh yeah.
James Spader, who would be in the Black
My
Knight.
husband
Reddington.
loves that.
Yeah,
I've
Raymond
started
Redding.
watching it again.
It's good, y'all.
Yes.
But this guy who says he's, well, we'll just put him in. The Garth fans having a birthday today.
Okay.
I've got more money than my grandkids can spend.
I went and see him a couple of years ago. He's larger Garth.
Yes, yes. It's kind of like Elvis.
Garth 2.0.
Yeah.
You might as well
You get
a
more of
copy
him than you
this.
used
I
to.
mean,
If
don't
you
get
get a
me-
chance to get a copy of this, you might want to get it and
'Cause-
hold it because one day it's going to be illegal to watch it.
It will be. 1974, the funniest movie that ever was invented. Mongo made it to the big screen. He was funny.
There's so many feelings that's gotten hurt on that. They had to go to a
They
safe
had some
room.
sensitivity
Yeah,
training after
boy.
that movie.
Hey, we got together and we asked a question: where's the best looking women from?
Texas.
There you go. All down in Brownsville. Woo! That's a good song there.
That's a good
Texas
song.
women.
That's a good album.
Oh, it was, and I've got some fond memories of San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Yeah, good. Who doesn't remember the group Cool in the Gang?
Celebration time.
That is really related mostly with New Year's Eve, is it not? Is
No.
I don't know.
that okay? All right, let's see what it's. Oh boy, 1983. She was just an angel in disguise. Earl Thomas Conley had yet another #1
Angel
song.
was a centerfold.
Look at him picking on country music like that. Let's see what else we got today. We'd lose one of the greats today. Back in 25 years ago today, her and Buttercup rode off into the sunset.
Dale Evans.
She was a pretty woman there. And she was Roy's second or third wife, if I remember. And they stayed, it worked for them.
Well, sooner or later you'll get it right.
Yeah.
And he finally
Keep
did
trying.
it. Quit selling those encyclopedias. Clint Black's mama sure did hate it. As we go here, y'all remember him?
No.
That was emergency 911. Remember, he was one of the doctors there with Dixie, the nurse there.
Oh, I remember
Rampart.
Dixie. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember her there. This guy, I had no idea when I started seeing him in movies that he had a singing career. That way back when you saw him in, what he in some of these Clint Eastwood movies, but in biker bars and all of that. This guy here, Mickey Jones, yeah. He played with the first edition. Go back and look at
Sling
that.
Blade.
Ruby, don't take your love. He's in it.
Really?
Yeah. He was in the best little blank
Yeah.
in Texas. Almost accidentally. The blank thing. He was in the Hank Jr. Story, National Lampoon's Vacation, Beverly Hillbillies, Tin Cup. You remember him being in that with,
Yeah.
Adam.
and then also in Sling Blade.
The knowledgeable one, Todd Kemp, says Dr. Early.
Dr.
that him?
Yeah, that's him. He is on it. That's a few things that happened. We got more, but Julia doesn't look like she's having fun at all.
Well, she hasn't got any right. She's so hurt that she didn't smoke me on Mardi Gras.
Well, I really don't care.
Yeah,
but
you do. I can see it.
Did I look like I was having fun earlier before the trivia?
Yeah, you were really involved in the other stuff. Yeah. You couldn't even hide your
You like playing this because the camera's off and you can eat your king cake off camera.
No, I have not been. I'll show. I can't eat like y'all.
Anyways.
We'll be right back. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Cicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that's been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, along with Odie. Amongst everything that was going on yesterday, Clarke County with some hoopla going on.
That looks like razor wire on top of the fence. We know where you might be.
Well, they were out and about as we get into this, and they found a stolen car that was taken out, I believe it was out of Wayne County. Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. And the investigators were there. Newton County is what we're told from. I'm sorry on that.
You can look Taylor from Newton County.
He's got all that dirt on it.
That's right.
Reminded you of prom, didn't it?
That's right. I mean, it's accurate. We'll take it. There's a lot of dirt roads in Newton County, and they're pretty.
I remember, and I ain't making fun of. I remember the day that because me and Mayhat stood out. We got chairs and we watched as the road in front of our house got paved. We'd never seen anything like it. I remember it like it was yesterday. Me and Mayhat sitting there. She made us sandwiches.
What's that? Asphalt. Yeah. We've heard of it.
They go put a stripe on it. Watch, they're painting it. They're painting it.
I was 4 years old when we got that. Then they went on down to the cemetery.
Is the horse and buggy gonna be all right on that?
The horse gonna burn his feet.
I can remember my daddy. Whenever he'd wash his car, he'd go out there and wet the dirt road down so they wouldn't get dust on his car.
Oh yeah. I worked for years on Fire Tower Road, and I used to feel so sorry for the car. We had them old big trucks hauling bulldozer, and that road was dirt. And I mean, you could just look over there, and there would be 2 inches of dirt on their on the roof, on a boat, car, anything out in the yard.
Oh, man.
That dust is something.
I was up yesterday where your daughter works, yesterday on 14th Street.
Total rehab.
Sure was there. And there was an argument that had started.
Did she do it?
Did she win?
She didn't. She was steer clear of this one. But I did learn some new words to the English language as I stood there that I don't think I've heard those words before. Me and a group stood there and we listened. Went, whoo! As we look here, it was a large police presence. There was some form of, we'll just put it as a disturbance is the best way to put this is. And they come on out in force. There was several more police cars there to help handle that situation as it was trying to
So they
escalate.
were at that house, not at Total Pain Care. Okay.
No, yeah, it was up a block up the street.
All right. So if you're going there, you're still safe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
They were just
absolutely.
arguing across the street, and we all gathered there and watched. So, what's going to happen next? One person was detained, I'll put it that way, and somebody else was highly urged to calm down, or they would be detained also. I think they simmered down there for a minute. But those things happen. All about it there. Let me just show you how Odie shows up on a scene. I was standing there minding my own business, filming what's going on, and he interrupted my scene. Let me just show you here. Let's hit play here.
Oh,
Here we go. Yeah, and
Brake on fire.
Yeah, it was smoking
Full of
pretty
purple
good.
power.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a zoom in here, and there he comes, right up in the middle of my picture.
That's about right.
Going the wrong way on an off ramp.
Ain't nobody hit me. He didn't play the video. I come by and went,
He tried to
never jumped.
He tried to spook me.
I love it.
I'm steady
Yeah.
because I've been in all parts of Meridian. I don't get spooked on stuff like that no more. Odie. I can hear all types of things and keep a straight face.
Kind of like a balloon popping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Doesn't faze me anymore. Although me and you were at one, and I saw other people that try to do what I do go hit the ground.
We have seen that, hadn't we?
It was kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody was sprawled out. Scotty Ray's still there.
He's got his helmet and
you had
bulletproof
that
vest on. Yeah.
Guess you had to have been there to appreciate the moment there. Now, we got a note yesterday, and I felt that this was worth sharing in the Meridian area because you never know when we'll have these issues in Meridian. Yalobusha County in Mississippi put out a statement, the Sheriff's Department did, said if you threaten a lineman, we're coming for you. And apparently there's been a lot of this because people have been without power a while. And he says, no more of this, I was just joking. You're going to jail if you do it one more time.
I didn't really mean that.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough.
Period. And so...
what in the world?
Well, they aggravate. I'm not condoning what they did. I'm just saying they aggravated. They ain't had no power. They've been stuck in the house with kids, wife, whatever, you know how it goes. And they aggravated, but they don't understand.
So you're going to threaten the person that can fix it?
That guy out there on that pole, it ain't his choice where he's at. He's told to go A, B, C, D,
Put
E.
that wire together.
Yeah, he's not from here. He's probably sleeping in a motel or in the truck.
Yeah.
Or in
to
a
try
tent
to
with
help
cold
your
chicken.
butt get your power back on. Cussing him, hollering at him, or threatening him ain't really gonna help.
And correct me if I'm wrong on this. Power has to be done in a...
Phases.
Or none of it works.
All right. Well, think about it like a cord running back to the plug-in. They got to start at the plug-in and make sure they've got power there, which is your substations. If you ain't got no power there, you can fix all the lines in the world.
Still ain't gonna get nothing to come through it.
And then you work your way out. And I'm sorry when you talked about how secluded you was all these years and how wonderful it was living.
That's part of it.
12 miles from the nearest street light. You're going to be last.
You're going to be last. Just like
And I mean, that's
when you live at the beach, you got hurricanes. When you live in a rural area, it takes a little while to get power.
That's right.
Now, I want y'all to, we got to keep a straight face on this story. I mean, the absolute...
You need to get out of
They're investing, and again, you never know, and I'm not even going to pull the story up so I can't look at it because I couldn't keep a straight face, but cheating when it comes to Winter Olympics. Now, Julia, what do you call the guy that comes down the hill on skis, and you know how they'll go off the ski ramp and they lean forward on ski and jump other?
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Downhill something.
Ski jump.
Yeah, ski jump.
And I'm going to try to word this I don't even know how to put the words to this, but cheating to an all new level to where they're injecting themselves with an injection that gives them weight in a certain area of their manhood to when they lean forward, it gives them more of a balance to go further. Did you catch what I said? Yes. It's the biggest.
What you got?
Well, I thought they made that in pill form already.
Apparently, this stays a little longer than
Did you
that.
say inject? As in a needle?
Yes. And it gives weight to balance the body to stay forward.
Couldn't they just put some rocks in their pocket?
That honestly makes a lot more sense.
I ain't never. I mean, that is like cheating to... And that was the best PG version that I could give on that. And so there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Moving on to the next story, we'll go out to the Frank
You don't want the
Cochran
photo
Center.
from that?
No, I'm good. That's kind of burning into my mind right now.
All right.
I could have really described how they described it, but
No, it's
I couldn't do it.
That's fine, dude.
We had the governor's job fair yesterday out at the Frank Cochran Center. Let's go to a few of the pictures that we've got out there. Everybody was signing up, coming in. We had the Meridian Police Department as they all gathered around. And it was a lot of people were out there. That went on for several hours yesterday. Citizens was there, and MCC, and a whole lot of other folks there. We went down for the ribbon cutting yesterday. We have a new cannabis shop that will be there across from the cookout. I forget what you call that little shopping center.
Oh, that little shopping center
Where
right
Edible
there.
Arrangements is?
Yeah.
Yes, across from New South Ford.
Used to be a car rental place and a GameStop. or something
GameStop was there on
you
the
know.
corner. You had a doctor's office there in the middle.
That's where it is. That's going to be Dab's Cannabis.
Yeah.
So that we went to that ribbon cutting yesterday, and you can't. This was.
It's going to be what?
Dab's Cannabis.
You take your prescription card there and buy some medication for your glaucoma.
There's a lot of green stuff in the back. I saw. I saw it there.
So you went?
Yeah, I was there at the ribbon
Did they
cutting.
have any skunks to pet?
Well, I didn't go back there. I could see it through the door there, and I did get a beanie out of it.
Gummy or a beanie?
Most likely, this is still shut down today. This was at dark 30. I still saw
At the back porch.
the high school.
It
there.
is still closed. I got
It
a
is.
text earlier about it.
So that's still closed down if you're trying to get down 23rd today. And
It's a real inconvenient. Like it's not like you go one street over and then come back up and around and you're gonna be good. You
That's
got
right.
to do some finagling. So
Well, we went down that road going to that explosion yesterday.
yeah,
And it's
it
like,
ain't easy to get out of.
Now you got to take a left, go up.
You really
take
need to
right,
take,
go
if you're
through.
coming from downtown to North Hills or North Hills to downtown, you really need to consider like 10th or 29th or Poplar Springs and just avoid that
And be done
23rd.
all
Yeah, because it
together.
really sends you through some neighborhoods. And I was noticing rerouting yesterday. I mean, it's
25th
really
and
putting a lot of
Poplar
traffic
Springs
on.
Drive will get you there.
Right, because the cemetery's right there, so there's not a way to go unless you go
Yeah.
all the way around.
It sure is.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice? Because I was there a year. No, it's been probably 2 years there, right before you get to Meridian High School, before you get to the Votex Center. That house that was there is gone. Mm-hmm. That's where, if you remember, they found the body under that home there. And that
I remember the lady that when you were interviewing said something really funny.
Yes, you sure
Yeah.
did. So that house is gone now. Little by little, these it's short of saying the word dump. Houses that are in despair are getting taken care of.
And Meridian Community Development has been pretty committed to that for several years. It's just a process
Yeah.
because you can't just go tear somebody's house down.
Yeah, you can.
Well, not the city can't. But man, when we get an arsonist, I want to give them a list. But anyways,
to start here.
but
Did
I'm
she
just
say
saying-
that?
What? I mean,
Michael
people-
Ted just throwed his coffee.
People abandon these houses
Yeah.
and they're 16 people on it because it was
Air property.
it's property that
And
just
they
sat
live
there.
in New Jersey,
right?
Detroit.
I'll
Los
sell my
Angeles.
16
Yeah.
for this.
Yeah,
That's
and
when we
so-
need a vigilante group on a big dozer, and they just.
So then
flatten
community
them all.
development to do enforcement, I mean, it is a long process of notification, and then they have so much time, and then they can contest, and then you keep going, and then you get it on the list, and then, budget and all that kind of stuff. So
I saw a
it's
post the other
process.
day where somebody was saying, make this area of town great again, make it, clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
And they used a picture from a street over. The first comment was, well, number one, that ain't the right street.
Yeah.
But they were wanting to know why businesses no longer are being built 8th Street area. And they were going, well, because people kept getting broke into is why. And it's a lot of abandoned buildings down through there that need to
And that's not the government's responsibility.
No,
That's
it's the owner
that's
of the
ours.
property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the owner of the property, holding them accountable, and then go open up businesses.
And you
Change it.
cannot.
People who own property don't want the government to come on your land
Right.
and make you do this, but
But so many people miss the point of how people invest money. You if you've got $100,000, you need to be able to make that money back. And again, $100,000 wouldn't do anything towards a
Right.
business nowadays. But it takes money to invest.
Yeah.
And you can't spend $500,000 and in 6 months everything that you got is stolen. And you build your business where it's safer. And it just economic.
I hate.
They need to do something about these, and I'm just going to say these out-of-state companies buying up these properties for tax write-offs. They want them to depreciate. You know,
Right.
you look, if you get your landowner's book of downtown Meridian, Front Street,
Yeah.
4th, 5th, these people that own these buildings, should be held accountable by the city. Either get it in production or it ain't yours no more.
Yeah.
You know, when they start just falling down in the street, it's time to do something, people.
I agree.
Did y'all hear that when I talked about this yesterday, where there's 5 states, you got to make the money up somewhere. I don't know where, but it is. We're just kind of like Canada. You never really own your land because you pay so much in
property taxes.
And there's 5
you can
states,
lose it.
Florida being one of them, that is trying to pass legislation to where you no longer have to pay land tax. Now, again, they would make the money up somewhere, but
you can't lose your property.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just not fair what they overcharge you for this stuff.
I totally agree. But I also see it kind of like, and I may step on a toe or two here, but that's kind of like the grocery tax.
Yeah.
If you're just going to switch it over to gas, we ain't doing nothing but taking it out of one pot, putting it in the other.
But if you're you could stay on your land, grow your own food, and
yeah, right.
If you wanted to, but
I mean, you're going to get all your money one way or the other. You might
They are.
give it to them.
But it has gotten bad in America. You really, truly never own anything anymore.
Oh, yeah, you think you own it, don't pay the taxes and see what happens.
Yeah, they come get it. And then you've got a group that does the leverage on this that a lot of times can't balance checkbooks themselves, making you pay more because they're not good at what they do. Just saying.
And then you pay taxes, and then you buy something, you pay tax, and then if you sell it, you pay tax, and you're paying tax on the money you done paid tax on about 4 times.
Yeah.
Now, that's what I got a problem with.
What was that old saying, death and taxes on 2 things you can count on in life?
That's right.
That is happening. We go out to Wisconsin now, and I have to agree with this. They're getting flack, pushback, a restaurant. They said, if you come in our restaurant and you smell like stink weed, we ain't serving you. You are not.
Go on with it.
welcome.
I like that.
I do. And they're getting pushback nationwide. No, if you smell higher than a Georgia pine, you can't come in here and eat.
Well, wait a minute. Now, let's go back to what we were just talking about with homeowners and business owners, and it's their responsibility. Here's the thing. If that man owns that business and he wants to keep somebody out, then by God, it's up to him. He owned it. He put the money up.
If he's paying taxes and he's paying for his business, you got the right to refuse service.
He can refuse any service he wants to anywhere.
Agree.
And if you don't like it, then go buy a building
somewhere else.
and design your own company that competes against him, because this is a free market and you can let anybody in there you want.
I totally agree with Odie on that one. If I own a business, I say I don't want anybody in here in a red shirt. My gosh, if you got a red shirt,
I think that's
this your business. It's your.
Do we still see the signs of no pants, no shoes, no service?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Oh yeah.
I think it's no shirt, no shoes, no service. I think the pants is carried.
Man ain't trying to go buy pizza anywhere.
I think that's covered in just the general law.
All right, here we go. Can y'all tell me where the number 1 place is? We'll start at number 10 here. Pickpockets. Who do y'all think is
France?
France. Let's see. France is number. Paris is where more pickpockets.
It's number 1.
You gotta let us know it's in the world, not in the United States.
We're there
or
too.
in Lauderdale County.
There's a lady that's pretty famous on like TikTok or whatever, and she is from Paris, and they can identify them, you know. And so anytime they're in crowds, she follows them and she films it, and she starts yelling in her
native language.
But she's saying pickpocket, 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 and then they all scatter and run, and they all hate her.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fun, and so everybody's like a big fan of the pickpocket lady.
A link to that. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
I really thought New Orleans would be on this list. It's not. Coming in at number 2 is Rome. There in Italy.
I think Nevada, Las Vegas.
They're in the list.
Yeah.
Barcelona is 3.
I know somebody's been pickpocketed in Las
Thailand.
Vegas.
Orlando, Florida is number 5 pickpocket. So if you go there, keep your money close to you. Turkey comes in at number 5. And New York City, number 7.
Somebody got to get that free housing.
I wear a crossbody when I'm in big city. I always wear a crossbody across my chest, and then
everything goes in my front pockets.
Anything they can. There's some really good ones. I'm telling you. And then anything financial is always zipped inside of a pocket inside of.
Oh, that makes sense.
You do the old Southern lady charm
Like you gotta
and put it inside your bra.
No, no.
We didn't have to hear that, Odie.
Yeah.
Now, if you've never been a cashier in a store, which
Sweaty,
I was
sticky
all during
money.
high school,
That's right.
I had more 20s whooped out of there than a.
I would just no. That's a hard no for me. I'm not taking your money if it comes from there.
It was some bad times there. And coming in at
man.
number 9 is Las Vegas, pickpocket capital. Rounding out the top 10 is India, Delhi, India. But I really thought New Orleans would make the list.
New Orleans does like more creative scams. They do the I bet you $20. I know where you got them shoes at.
On your feet on Bourbon Street.
On your feet on Bourbon Street. And then they've got the monks real bad right now.
Monks?
Yeah.
Those people that walk through here?
Yeah, but it's not real monks. They just have on an orange dress and then they have these beads on and they walk up to people and they hand them to them. And then they're like, oh, thank you. And then they like demand money and it's a high price. It's kind of like the, I know where your shoe, I know where you got those shoes
I'd
at.
like to see that done to Greg once.
Yeah.
Once is the key word.
They'll walk up to me in New Orleans and I'm like,
in
I ain't the
Mexico.
one. I ain't the one. I know you're not a monk. And like none of them are even Asian. They're like Latino. Like they're not they're like not even
Like, you
good.
don't even
Really shave their
It's
head,
like
or
a
they got a
T-
do-rag
Yeah, no,
on?
they shave their heads, but they look like the Timu version of a monk.
Chuck Norris sitting there beside you don't appreciate stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you'd slap that dress off of them, they'd find them a job.
But the people go to great lengths not to work, and that's some
I mean,
of them.
it is-
They'll
that
work
is hard
harder.
work.
They will work harder not to work than they will to. That was always my thing about people stealing copper. If you'll crawl around under a snake-infested house with a saw and steal copper, you could get a job. It'd be a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it.
Here's the next thing that is sweeping America, and they're calling them dine and dash. Now, to Meridian, every now and then we'll have something like this, but it's not the biggest popular thing. But New York City, they're seeing time and time again where people run up. Well, I guess you could see it like the cowboy way. Do you remember there? He got to the end and he didn't have any money. Y'all take a check. They're dining and dashing these $400 and $500 bills.
It is a big deal, and there's some people that are some restaurants are requiring a credit card hold.
And see, the way they do it down at Chick-fil-A is you pay for it before you get it,
Right?
And you have to say a number, and there's just no way that's going to happen.
But it's so easy because like we were eating in a restaurant yesterday, and you got the little kiosk thing at the table where you can just pay at the. Get you some money, get you a cash register, put it by the door, get you a big old guy look like Mr. Red at the fish camp used to, and they'll break your legs if you go out the door without paying. I mean, I don't get it.
The world, according to
everybody
Greg.
wants to be simple. Oh, I don't have it. Can I do this pay? Can I tap? Can I do this? Get you a pocket full of money.
Well,
Go get what you want.
here's your thing. Start Greg's Restaurant and take cash only. And don't let anybody come in there and pay with convenience cards. And don't let anybody
That's
have
right.
something on phone and see how long you stay in business.
It worked for people that were hungry.
There's a lot.
You
Hey,
get
there's
both of them.
There's a bunch of places in New Orleans that are cash only. They're mostly bars.
Well, y'all
but-
remember in Philadelphia,
yeah.
what was the name of it? It was where you made your own change. What was that? Or the chicken? Fried chicken.
The old house. It was an old house.
Yeah, the house.
Yeah.
It ain't
I used to go eat.
It was a
Sally
lady's
all the time.
name.
But wasn't it
Sally's.
family style?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just went
Okay.
up and got there was a bowl of butter beans. You
Yeah.
fixed your plate.
Golly, I used to go eat
No,
there
it
at
starts
least
with
once a
Peggy's.
week.
Peggy's.
Peggy's.
Piggies.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sorry, I don't get.
And you may sit down with 3 other people at the same table.
And yeah, everybody had a different color kind of plate because they bought them at a yard sale or whatever.
Yeah.
Different china, different patterns.
But that was some good chicken there, y'all.
Yep.
But I can't for the life of me. Every time they try to make things quicker and more convenient, they're just screwing it up.
That does happen there.
And people, I wish they'd read this too about the thing I read the other day on Dave Ramsey put out about a cashless society.
Ooh.
Read about that.
Ooh, yeah.
I know I'm old school and all that. Y'all can laugh, make fun, whatever. But the last thing you want as an American is a cashless society.
Correct.
The last, I promise you, if you think the devil ain't working and people ain't trying
Tell
to
them,
get
Greg. Preach it.
you get a cashless society and you see what happens.
We'll give you something to think on.
We hadn't run out of pennies yet. They're not making them no more, but there's so many pennies out there in circulation that I hadn't run across a place that doesn't have pennies.
Dollar General, yeah. I've been in 2 or 3 Dollar Generals and they ain't got no pennies in the drawer and they gonna round everything up.
Well, I ain't gonna go back.
That's happening.
Well, and this is where we lose Dollar General. It's going to be going into bankruptcy. Odie has.
Food for thought as we go to commercial. We'll be back in just a second.
We're going to be back again?
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
Has anybody noticed the Farrah hair that Julie has got there? See how it's doing there on her shirt? That's Farrah hair. You know how Farrah used to do that twirl? I'm just saying. We'll be right back.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
J&J Tire Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978.
And
welcome back. One thing that we haven't brought up that happened over the last week, and all of us, look, me and Odie talked about it, but I felt like we needed to bring it back up today. We lost a legend over the last week.
Oh, Lamont.
As we remember that Sanford son, Lamont is gone.
That's the last one, wasn't it?
I believe so. Aunt Esther is gone.
Well, you know, he went and changed his life over and started following God, became a Christian, and he said that show just didn't fill his Christian needs, and that's why he left the show.
Now,
and
Red Fox was funny, but he was also...
You watch his live, and you'll think, well, you'll put a earplug in one ear.
Yeah, it was beyond...
It'll make your ears bleed.
Made that Carlson guy seem like a choir boy.
Carson?
Yeah, Carlson. What was his name?
Carlton?
No.
You know, the hippie guy with the ponytail.
Yeah, George Carlin.
Carlin,
Okay.
yeah, hippie.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
That was another tough one.
Yeah, they were. But we lost him over the last week or so. Tough there to lose these people that we grew up with watching there in the end. So that has happened. We had a boo-boo down in Clarke County this week. Look at that one, boy. Woo. Big thank you to Clarke County Hot Topics sharing that one with us. What happened?
Nothing. Great.
We'll remind you, you can pick up a T-shirt if you're looking for one down at the Lauderdale County Farm Supply. If you're looking for a Scotty Ray shirt, they got plenty of those there. Any size you might be looking for.
What?
No.
Check it out there. You doing okay over there?
I'm doing great.
All right, well, let's go back over. Let me get my sheet here. I wanted to go back over. I think I've got the route as we pull this up here for the parade this weekend. Let's take a look here and zoom in on this.
Yeah, as it says. I didn't make the map, but it does have it on there. But yet, so you start at 8th Street and
25th, and
then go down in front of City Hall and take a left at Front Street and another left.
Weidman's right there.
Weidman's right there. Dumont, Riley Center, and keep going. So,
so
that's the route. Come join us. Will be 11 o'clock is the dog costume contest. You can sign up at Poplar Springs Animal. Now you can go by and get a sheet, or you can print off a sheet from, if you go to Meridian Mardi Gras, you can get the paperwork, or you can just get there early and sign up. 11 o'clock will be the dog contest, and then that'll wrap up at 11:45. 12 o'clock the parade will roll, and then everybody's back to City Hall until 4 o'clock. We're going to have a brass band, we're going to have king cake, we're going to have crawfish, face painting, inflatables, bring your lawn chair, bring your dog on a leash, do whatever you need to do. It's going to be fun.
Come out. The parade will be fun. We hope to see you there, and it'll be a lot of people in down. This is one of the most fun parades that we have.
It is a lot of fun. And there are, Mitchell Distributing is ACE's partner in this, and they make this happen for us and make it really easy. So I'm very thankful for their partnership. And the city of Meridian, they have a lot of people, and then we have volunteers that already have hundreds of hours into this. I mean, collectively, ACES does, and all the things in the background. And these are people that just love your community and want to make it happen. They don't have any. There's no vested interest other than they want you to have good events. So come and support it. And it looks like it's gonna be sunshiny and it'll be a good day downtown Meridian.
I did not know that, what Stephanie put up about Lamont there being a Vietnam vet, earned a Bronze Star. I did not know that.
I didn't either. Well, I'll be darn.
I learned a little bit something there.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's a very educational show.
It is a very educational
This
show.
is better than an electric company.
That's right.
I want to point this out. Look at this as the United States. We showed this during the first show. Mississippi, the number one state without power, 19,800. We're almost at 20,000 people still without power.
And this is current.
Yes,
right
this
now.
is current.
Oh my God.
And as you go in here, and for some reason, it's not letting me choose Mississippi. It normally does.
We're at the point where this will drive you mad. You know?
So I don't know why that isn't working for some reason. You normally can click on that and it pulls it up. But 19,000, most of these are going to be right at 20 in the northern part of the state as crews still work to do that. So my daughter lives here, some Scotty Radio. Hey there, Matthew. How are you doing there? Glad you joined us. We can't thank everybody for coming by and visitating with us a little bit. You got any birthdays, Odie?
We've got a few birthdays.
Small.
It is small.
What
Right?
happened?
I don't know, but with this power outage, you can bet in 9 months the population's going to.
Oh my gosh!
Boredom.
You know, especially with it being cold. But over there near.
Gotta do something.
Even if it's wrong.
For this show to be over. Say them names and let's go.
This is from over there where Greg got a little place, but Hyattville, Jennifer Hyde. Birthday today. David Pickard's got a birthday, and Josh Smith has a birthday. I want to remind everybody, Jimmy Rogers Foundation, Jimmy Rogers Festival is coming. Go to Jimmy Rogers Foundation and go in there, help Odie support Jimmy Rogers, and when we raise $10,000, I'm going to eat a dog biscuit here on this show. But go by there and get that done. I think Julia's going to put some money in. We're trying to get Greg to put some money in so I can eat a dog biscuit. So y'all remember to do that.
Already, as we come up on the top of the hour, getting close to the
second hour.
I know. I mean, we're like
you can't get shows like this everywhere.
No, you can't. And you can take that any way you want. no, you can't.
We want to remind you and thank our sponsor, Environment Masters. Folks, they're folks that have families just like you, family-oriented, family-owned since 1957. You want somebody trustworthy to work on your stuff? That's what they're there for. They'll be here today, tomorrow, and the next day. We've had the owner on. He's one of us.
Frozen pipes.
Good old guy.
They do plumbing, electrical. They can get you fixed up. And they'll be there within 24 hours.
Sure will there. And again, that's what we're after. Family owned. That's what we support here at our show of good, hard-earned folks in our community there. Robert Owen having a birthday.
Robert Owen.
Julia, any last tips to get more
words of
beads?
advice, wisdom?
I think that the more you dress up and get into it, then that's who people like to throws to. So if you're into that sort of thing, that's my parade
or dress
advice.
Down in some instances.
Yeah.
What do we say about moon pies? Who there are moon pies.
There's gonna be moon pies. I know on 2 different floats at least. Y'all have moon pies too.
I do.
I think you do.
Okay.
There might be 3 sets of moon pies. We have all kinds of stuff. We have frisbees and hand clackers and.
Good when you go from one wreck to another.
Oh, and I know. I know Jersey Mike's is putting some cookies and some like free sub cards on some floats too. So
that's not bad at all there.
Yeah.
I like my Nanner moon pies now.
Is it tradition that people walk beside floats dealing with Mardi Gras? Is that tradition?
Yeah, I mean, it depends, but that's what we were actually discussing last night on ours, that we got to have a walker beside. It helps for some of the bigger throws and stuff like that. In New Orleans, yes, you always have somebody yelling like, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, to mark their space.
And it may be that way. You ended up being in Christmas parades later on in our area.
Yeah, be respectful. Like, it's for safety. Don't let your kid Y'all know better. Don't let your kid out in the street. If there's candy out there, just wait. Just wait. It's going to be okay.
It will be.
Yeah, we want everybody to be safe.
We've had a fantastic time this morning. We want to say thank you for letting us into your homes and everything this week. Odie, have you got words of wisdom?
Well, we've got Julian Lewis, 23 yesterday.
Woo!
All right, this thing here is going to take us to Hebrews 12, verse 1. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin so easily. Boy, I tell you, one of these days I'm going to start reading this, but I'll be messed everything up. Easily entangles, and let us run with the perseverance of the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus. Hey, that's one thing we've got to do is keep our eyes looking at Jesus and what he was wanting for us. He's already laid out a plan. All we've got to do is follow his guidance. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. We love you. See you around, but we'll be back Monday to start all over again with a new week.
A couple of things that I want to bring up. Nationwide, they're going to close, to scare some people, about 250 Pizza Huts are getting ready to shutter.
Why? I did my part.
You do, but there's some other folks that some underperforming things. And Walmart, this is one of those frivolous lawsuits of think before you do. Guy goes in, buys some bread dough that when you put in the oven, it expands. Well, he ate it raw, and guess what happened?
He blew up.
Yes, and now he's trying to sue Walmart over not reading
That's natural selection.
What happened to natural selection? We need to bring that back. We would not be in the shape we are if we held firm with letting natural selection take its place.
And we had the prince kicked out of his, what's his name? Tied in with the Epstein files. Andrew thrown out of the royal castle that he was downgraded to begin with. He ain't even got that no more.
Oops.
So one of the things.
Tom Bodette, he keep on.
He sure is.
Yeah, they turned the lights out.
That's right.
Somebody stole the copy. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Julie, any closing remarks?
No.
Any words of wisdom?
No, I don't have any.
Greg.
Have a lovely weekend. Come out to the parade. We love y'all.
I'm not going to be here next week.
Be careful. What?
Where are you going?
Mardi Gras.
Oh, I knew it. To what, 2 weeks?
Yeah. All she could handle.
Yep.
We'll see you bright and early Monday. We'll see you somewhere on the streets today here at the Scotty Ray Report.